dear Leos, and welcome to your October 2020 horoscope. If this is your first time here, my name is Justina, and on this channel I talk about astrology, spirituality, karmic astrology, and astrology predictions. So welcome. This is a very busy month for us because we've got two full moons, as always a new moon, Venus changing sign twice, and also Mercury going retrograde. Alright, so let's break down this month for you. The month begins with a full moon in Aries, in your 9th house, and that's on the 1st of October. And as with every full moon, this is a time of endings, a time of things coming to an end, to completion. It's a wonderful time for releasing any negative energy, just doing some clear out. And with the 9th house, the house of faraway travel, foreign culture, of philosophy, religion, and higher education, these one of these aspects of your life will be on your mind around this time. So this could be a time when something to do with your learning and higher education comes to an end. Or for example, if you deal with people from foreign culture or foreign countries, maybe some business affairs or something like this, there could also be some project or something coming to completion around this full moon. And on the 2nd of the month, which is the day after a full moon, we've got Venus moving into Virgo, into your 2nd house. And this is a wonderful energy to have in the 2nd house because Venus is the traditional ruler of the 2nd house. So with Venus in the 2nd house, this could be a time of some new financial opportunities coming into your life, maybe some new ways of generating income. This is a short transit. It's only just about 4 weeks, just under 4 weeks. So it's a short time to kind of use these energies to maybe promote some additional ways of generating income. But also it's a time when you may want to spend some money on yourself, maybe buy something, spoil yourself. However, be careful with sometimes the energies of Venus can be quite, they trigger our overindulgence. So don't get into maybe spending more than you can so that you don't get into any financial debts. On the 13th of the month, we've got Mercury going retrograde in Scorpio in your 4th house. And the 4th house is the house of home and family. And this Mercury retrograde can bring some issues or misunderstandings concerning your family members. Perhaps there could be some issue that comes back from the past, comes back into the surface, and you may have to face it and deal with it. And this is a wonderful opportunity to deal with a problem during when planet Mercury especially goes retrograde. Because if we push it to the side and we decide we don't want to deal with it at this point in our life, it is likely to come back to us on a different occasion, and it may be even more difficult to deal with it later. Also, during the time that Mercury goes retrograde in your 4th house, you may be dissatisfied with your home arrangements, home conditions, living conditions. This could be a time when you want to reevaluate, review. That's the words that we use when Mercury goes retrograde. We add RE into the word, so we reevaluate things. So we might come into some new realizations regarding your home and family life during this time. Also with Mercury retrograde, don't forget to back up all your data on your computer, tablet, or mobile phone, because with Mercury retrograde, things can get lost. So it's good to be prepared in advance. Remember, 13th of October. And on the 16th of October, we've got a new moon in Libra, and this is in your 3rd house, the house of communication and minds, also siblings and neighbors and short trips. So around this new moon, there could be some new beginnings concerning your siblings or your neighbors. Maybe you will want to plan a trip, outside town trip or something like this. There could also be some new beginnings concerning your siblings, maybe some neighbors moving into your neighborhood, some new relationships, something to do with people from your everyday surrounding. And communication will also play an important role around this new moon. On the 22nd of the month, we've got the Sun moving into Scorpio, and this is in your 4th house. So around the 13th, 14th of the month, we had Mercury going retrograde in that house. So it was a time of reevaluation, maybe some issues coming back from the past regarding your home and family. And as Sun moves into this house as well, we turn our focus even more onto our home and family life. And perhaps we want to spend more time with our family. Maybe we have been neglecting a little bit our home responsibilities, and we want to spend time more dealing with issues concerning our home life, our family life. And on the 27th of the month, we've got Venus changing signs and moving into Virgo to your third house. And this is another fantastic, wherever Venus goes, it's always amazing because it's such a loving and gracious energy. And in the third house, it's fantastic for writing, for making phone calls, for doing some interviews, for writing tests. Our communication style is really great, and we make a good impression on people from our everyday surrounding as well. So it's a really lovely energy. Also, it's a lovely energy to take a short trip somewhere, to some lovely, beautiful place. We want to be surrounded by beauty around this time. And the month ends with a full moon in Taurus in your 10th house. And this is the house of career and professional life. And this full moon can bring some endings concerning your career. And perhaps there could be some projects that come to an end around this time, or it could be that your job is coming to an end and there will be some new beginning coming in a little later stage of life, maybe in a few weeks. And if you started anything around the new moon in Libra on the 16th of October, now after about 2 weeks during this full moon in Taurus, you can see some results, some little results. This could be, for example, if you send off a document or a letter, now maybe you will be receiving some answers, some decisions, if you may. And also, just to remind you, this is the second full moon of the month, and it's called the blue moon, because we had one on the first of the month and then another one on the very end, on the 31st. And with this in mind, I would like to wish you a wonderful October, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.